All right, Shalom, Shalom, Yasharala, back at it again with another Lord's Way to edifying lesson through the Spirit and the power of Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shah, Bahashir Rakakodash. But before going any further, I want to give all honor and all glory and all praises to our Heavenly Father and to His only begotten Son, Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shah, Bahashim Rakakodash. And next up, double honors to our elder apostles / elder bishops of Great Millstone who still go out there in the highways and hedges and feed us with the 100% truth according to the Bible, and Ruel, and Shalom, Labachoyim, Wabarakim, Shayashirala, which is peace and blessings to the elect of the nations of Israel in the Lashuan Kodash, the Hebrew tongue. This is the book of Isaiah 42, verse 9. Behold, the former things are come to pass, which is referring to the prophecies of old. Like during the time of Noah, when he prophesied about the great flood, he was prophesying for 120 years, man. Okay? And Noah was scoffed at, mocked, you know what I'm saying? Women being disobedient, because you had everything that's happening now concerning these scoffers and scorners and unbelievers, what the majority of our people are doing. They was doing that during the time of Noah, man. It was just more in a more ancient world fashion. You had concerts, you had music, you know what I'm saying? You had demons coming up, you know what I'm saying? Talking trash, you know what I'm saying? During the time of Noah prophesying, of course, but he moved with fear. And that's why he also condemned their asses too. He put curses on them in the name of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai. You know? Tells you that in the book of Hebrews, the 11th chapter and the 7th verse. So this is the book of Isaiah 42, verse 9. Behold, the former things that come to pass. That you had King Moses, okay? Going back during the time of ancient Egypt. He prophesied about ancient Egypt pretty much going down, and it happened, right? Eventually, just like during the time of Noah, eventually that flood came and drowned out the 2/3, you know what I'm saying, with these heathen nations, and they all got destroyed, man. Either the Lord drowned them or the Lord had them sea creatures eat their asses the hell up, you know? They was food for the sea creatures. Now the majority of our people with these heathen nations that's here in America are fuel for the fire. So they're missile food. And then you had a lot during the time of Sodom and Gomorrah, you know. He prophesied about it being destroyed when he got the warning from the angels. And of course you had unbelievers. His son-in-laws didn't believe. His wife really didn't believe because she looked back. She missed all the possessions and wealth that they had back in that time. And the Lord turned her to a pillar of salt, which is still there to this day. You know? So that's why Lord Yahweh Shah says, remember Lot's wife. Because she was faithless. You know what I'm saying? The ultimate unbeliever. And you see what happened to her ass, right? It says, and new things do I declare, right? The prophecies that's going to happen in the very near future. Like they're going to mandate the MOTB, which is the C here. You got Lord Yahweh Shah returning, who the world ignorant calls Jesus Christ. You got the class wars, civil wars, race wars, gender wars, political wars. You're going to have neighbor wars. You know what I'm saying? Neighbors taking each other's heads off, you know? Like it says in 2 Ezra, the 6th chapter, man. Neighbors is going to fight each other as like enemies, man. Like they was enemies, you know what I'm saying, from the beginning, you know? So it says, what else I left out? You're gonna have more incurable diseases, you're gonna have more evils, you're gonna have the moral love of many waxing colder, you're gonna have cannibalism coming back. Oh, I can't forget the famine of the word. That's gonna happen in the very near future as well, right? And Salaki, if I left out, you know what I'm saying, some more, it says, before they spring forth, I tell you of them, right? Giving you warning before it happens. You heard it here first at Great Millstone through the spirit and power of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shah, Ba'Shem Kakodash, beginning with our elder apostles / elder bishops on down and the camp affiliates, right? So this is the book of Jeremiah 28. I'm going to start at verse 7. Nevertheless, hear thou this word. It said, nevertheless, hear thou now this word that I speak into thine ears and into the ears of all the people. The prophets that have been before me and before thee of old prophesied, which means to say before. Okay? I read in Isaiah the 42nd chapter, the 9th verse, I named Noah, Moses, and Lot. That was before Jeremiah's time. Then when Jeremiah came on the scene, him and his contemporary prophets, meaning the prophets and the men of the Lord that was around during the same time as him, you know what I'm saying? They was prophesying as well the message of Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai, okay, giving our people warning. It says the prophets that had been before me and before thee of old prophesy, and you know what? The majority of our people didn't like them, just like the majority of our people don't like us. But we here at Great Millstone, man, beginning with our elder apostles / elder bishops. The true men of the Lord was never liked, man. You know, it says that in my commentary in this sword, I'm looking at it right now, that we were very unpopular with our people because we told them the truth according to the words of the Lord, according to the scriptures. You know, that's why the Apostle Paul told the Israelites in Galatia, he says, have I therefore become your enemy because I tell you the truth? And the answer is yeah, because the Lord ain't dealing with our people and they can't handle the truth according to the Bible. So what they got to do, they got to get all emotional, have demons jump them even more and more, and a lot of them want to delete us and get carnal. But it's all good, because we win on this side, man. The prophets, the men of the Lord, you know what I'm saying? Lord's going to be a part of the elect. We win, man. They lose, all right? The story's already been written. Jeremiah 28, verse 8, the prophets that had been before me and before thee of old prophesy, which means to say before, both against many countries and against great kingdoms, right? Looking forward to the downfall and destruction of Babylon the Great, which is America, with the 2/3 of these heathen nations up in here, man. These wicked ass people, man. We can't wait until the Lord fry these people with the missiles and the laser beams from the chariots, with the world even cause UFOs. But we're getting a little bit of satisfaction now because the Lord's putting nothing but pure hell on these wicked ass people, man. When you read these different news articles and watch the news, man, the Lord is kicking ass, man. And that's only going to intensify. And he's doing that throughout the whole planet Earth, man. And once again, the Lord is going to intensify that judgment. Okay? But we can't wait till the Lord brings that ultimate judgment, man. The Lord cooking these people with the missiles and the laser beams from the chariots, with the war ignorant cause UFOs, right? It says, both against many countries and against great kingdoms. Right, and that's why we're not liked, man. See, false prophets teaching the leaders, the majority of the people like them because they're speaking lies, man. They're saying that America's going to prosper. They're saying everything's going to be all right when it's not all right. All right, that bunch of poverty pimps. You know what I'm saying? And they're not speaking the 100% truth according to the Bible because a lot of them took that bag, man. A lot of them are Asians, you know. So, of course, the majority of our wicked-ass people are going to like them. You know, but the true men of the Lord, the real men of the Lord, that's teaching 100% truth according to the Bible, we was never like the majority of our people. The Lord wasn't like. Lord Yahweh Shai himself wasn't liked by the majority of our people, man. So that's all good. That means we're going on the right path. That straight and narrow, the path of difficulty. So it's all good. It says against great kingdoms of war, class wars, race wars, political wars, gender wars, economic wars, right? World War III. It says, and of evil, more bad times, more starvation, more loss of jobs, more love of many waxing colder, okay? More businesses closing down, more of this place getting more digital, and then you're going to have to eventually take a digital device to function in society, which is the MOTB, the C-HIP, and if you don't take it, hey, if the Lord ain't with you, you're going to bug the hell out. It says, end of evil and of pestilences, right? There's going to be more incurable diseases on the horizon, man. You know, thus saith the Lord, thus saith the Bible. And it's all according to prophecy. As a matter of fact, let's get Revelation. This is the book of Revelation, chapter 19, verse 10. It says, and I fell at his feet to worship him. This is the Apostle John on the island of Patmos, okay, when he saw the appearance of the angel. You know, because, you know what I'm saying, when you see them spiritual beings, you know what I'm saying, they're all still spirits. They look like they don't play no games because they're just like the Lord, man. You know, they're perfect. You know, so when he seen them, he humbled himself and bowed himself, man. You know, but let's see what the angel told him. This is the book of Revelation 19:10. And I fell at his feet to worship him. And he said unto me, see thou do it not. Right? That proves that we can't, or we're not supposed to worship angels, right? I am thy fellow servant and of thy brethren. They are brothers, right? Because we're angels in the flesh. Okay, the word angel meaning messenger. Okay, the Lord got the earthly messengers, which are the men of the Lord, the servants, the prophets. Okay, and the Lord got his spiritual messengers that you don't see with your physical eyes, man. That's riding in those so-called UFOs or spaceships, watching everything that people say, what they do, and what they think, and bringing it back up to the spirit world where the Lord is at, man. Showing them what everybody's doing, saying, and thinking. That's why the Lord, when he returns, and even when he's doing that, he's rewarding everybody according to their works. It says they have the testimony of Yahweh Shai. Worship Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai, right? That's who he told the Apostle John to worship, man, to fear. Worship the one that sent me to you, okay? To tell you this, for the testimony of Yahweh Shai is the spirit of prophecy. And that's our main focus here. We here at Great Millstone is prophecy, man. You know, that was the same thing the Lord Yahweh Shai was doing while fulfilling the prophecies about himself in the Old Testament, all right, which he still got to finish it out because this prophecy is in the Old Testament that haven't been fulfilled yet, which is one, destruction of Babylon the Great, which is America, destroying these wicked ass people, you know what I'm saying, having these heathens in the in subjection underneath them, man. All knees gonna bow. The Lord's going to be a part of the elect. The Lord, you know what I'm saying, will be joint heirs with the Lord, man. You know, but that's another lesson for another time, Lord's willing. So let's go to Ezekiel. Probably close it out with this scripture. This is the book of Ezekiel, chapter 33, verse 32. It says, and lo, thou art unto them as a very lovely song of one that have a pleasant voice and can play well on an instrument. Right, so they use it as entertainment. Just like when you go to these concerts, you know what I'm saying, these rappers, these singers and R&B singers and pop stars and rock stars and all that, the people, you know what I'm saying, they don't take them seriously, man. They're there for entertainment. They're there for the temporary satisfaction, right? So that's how they look at this truth. They use this truth as entertainment instead of edification and taking it seriously. Talking about majority of our people, of the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians, but that's all right. It says because they're gonna get destroyed, man. The Lord don't want them. It says for they hear thy words according to the Bible, but they do them not. Right? Because our people are a bunch of lip service, man. Okay. They want to do things their way, although they say they love the Lord, and if loving the Lord is wrong, that they don't want to be right. Well, they're a bunch of lip service, because first and foremost, the Lord says he wants us to fear him, man. You know, right? Then when fear comes action, which is keeping the law, statutes, commandments of the Bible to the best of our abilities, right? Which the majority of our people ain't doing. Even those that call themselves Israelites, man. Of men and women and children, man. They know that they're Hebrew Israelites, but they being a bunch of demons, man. This is the book of Ezekiel 33, verse 33. And when this cometh to pass, lo, it will come. Not might come, it will come. Then shall they know that a prophet had been among them, right? And the prophecies is here now, and the Lord's going to intensify it. So you heard it here first. You ain't got no excuse. You can't say you didn't hear it. You know, it's just the Lord blinded your eyes. The Lord wanted you to have demons on you to believe in the lie. All right? And if you're not ultimately part of the elect, you're going to be destroyed with Babylon the Great, which is America, with these heathen nations, man. Talk about the majority of our people, of the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians, according to the seed line of their fathers, man. The ones that are 2/3 club, you will be deleted by the Lord. In horrific, torturous, brutal, fearful ways, man. More than what he's doing now, like 2 Esdras 14 and 16 says. For yet greater evils that you already seen is going to happen hereafter, man. It's only going to get worse. It's going to keep getting worse from worse from worse. And once again, that's according to prophecy. So, hey, with that, Lord's willing, this lesson was edifying. Till next time, I say shalom. Lord's willing.